This is a story of mission.
This is a story of lives and communities being transformed as we play our part in this great story of renewal.
As people encounter the love of God, learn to live more like Jesus, and go in the power of the Spirit. This is a story of vision to see Grimsby reached with the love of God, a greater love. To see the church released to live for Jesus, a greater life. As we go to see lives and communities transformed, a greater Grimsby. This is a story for North East Lincolnshire. And this is a story across Greater Lincolnshire, as we partner with our Sending Church and the Saints Network across Lincoln, and work with our church family in the Diocese of Lincoln to help resource the urban church. This is a story about positive change across the nation to see the evangelization
of the nations, the revitalization of the church, and the transformation of society.
Where we are one of 93 churches planted within the HTB network over the last 6 years, and one of many more revitalizations across the Church of England.
This is a story made real by our values of home. As a people, marked by generosity and a genuine welcome, a place that everyone can call home, feel connected, and be a part of church life.
So I was looking for a church to join, and I went online and I started looking at churches that were local to me, and I rang a phone number that I found, and it was somebody actually at the Minster, and they said, I said that I had children, and they were like, oh, if you've got children, I know of a great church that's really child friendly, and they said St Mark's, and I took my children, my twins, who were under a year old, and it was fantastic. There were other children there, other families, and I felt really at ease and at home straight away. So I've made lots of friends since coming to church, and I meet with them now weekly. They've really helped me, and I like to think that I've really helped them as well. They've been there for me when I've had questions and I've been unsure on things, or maybe I've not understood something that I've heard at church, and we've been able to have discussions about that kind of thing and meet up for a coffee and speak about our faith and things that are going on at church. And yeah, it's a really big family community here at St Mark's, and anyone's welcome. Yeah, it's just great.
The value of real, where what you see is what you get. Being real with one another, not seeking uniformity, but seeking unity. Taking God seriously, but not taking ourselves too seriously.
Well, I've always wanted to work with youth, and my focus is in rising generations. Yes, I do share my own life stories with them. Certain things, not everything, but certain things, yeah. If there's like a situation that has occurred for them that has happened for me, it's, you know what I mean, I can draw on my own experiences to be able to talk them through or whatever they need. I think it makes them easier, it makes it easier for them to see that they're sort of not alone. I don't know, I think it can just sort of make them trust you a little bit more and make them, you know what I mean, be a bit vulnerable together.
The value of courage, where we may be afraid, but we'll do it anyway, going deeper, further than before.
I started to go to the Alpha course, and yeah, the videos didn't just show the faith journey, it showed the facts as well. And I was taking that in, and I started to believe that Jesus was real. I think my faith has sort of opened me up. I'm starting to test myself and push myself in my abilities, and Jesus gives me more belief in myself that I can do things. He doesn't want me in the darkness no more. Yeah, he really wants me to be heard and seen, and take my faith into my life and tell other people. And yeah, it's really given me a lot of confidence.
So, have you been sharing your faith with people at work?
People at work, my family, sort of anybody who'll listen, to be honest.
What difference does Jesus make in your life?
It makes a lot of difference in my life. He's sort of bring me out of the darkness and into the light with my confidence and what I can do with my life. And he's sort of helped bring my family back together. And yeah, just seems to be making me stronger and more confident every day.
This is a story of people encountering Jesus and life in all its fullness through 14 Alpha courses to date with 70 guests over the last year. 70 young people regularly connecting in each week. Over 1,000 children reached through our partnerships with schools. Relationships built through Little Lions, Open Church and chaplaincy at Grimsby Institute. This is a story of Jesus changing lives.
The difference Jesus makes in my life, he makes me feel whole and complete and feel at peace.
I get to belong to an amazing church family.
Jesus has enabled me to take on challenges that I never thought were possible.
Jesus is my life and my absolute purpose for living.
Jesus makes me feel like I'm actually part of a family, like I'm always part of this one family.
I wake up every morning with the peace of knowing that I'm right with him and that I have purpose.
Love and happiness and joy.
Changed my life completely.
If I were to bring 2 videos of me, it would show a complete difference of me being pretty quiet and then me being open. I feel like my own self.
We are the church gathered and scattered, bringing the presence of Jesus to communities and neighbourhoods all across the region, in our homes, on our streets, our schools and workplaces. This is a story of new and emerging church and community partnerships across Grimsby and Cleethorpes, where we can play our part in helping to resource and train for mission and ministry, working together to reach people with the love of God. This is a story where you and I get to play, where we will all play our unique part to bring our time, talent and treasure to see this vision come into reality, to make an eternal investment that will multiply beyond our imagining. Thank you for being on board. Thank you for your generosity.
As the adventure continues and we mark chapter 3, we'd love everyone involved.
We'd love you to join as we each pray, serve and give.
Are you on board?
Let the story continue.